BBC particularly, the British who colonized India and bled India. If you look at the archives of the British, there were great famines, between 1800 and 1900. 20 million people, 20 million Indians died of famine. These are the British archives. 20 million Indians died of famine, and the British were supposed to have brought prosperity, democracy, education to India. 20 million people in India died of famine between 1800 and 1900. Very few people know this. So the BBC should, feel a little bit, careful. But my experience has been, and no, I'm not casting any aspersion on the BBC because it's a remarkable television. The documentaries are some of the best in the world. So, but as far as the coverage of India goes, it has always been negative. I remember in Kashmir, when I was covering Kashmir in the late 80s, and from between 87 and 97, I spent a lot of time in Kashmir. In those days, it was under curfew most of the time, so there was one hotel open in Srinagar. It was on the band. Forgot the name of the hotel, but all the Western journalists found themselves there. And I was the only one who knew that the Pakistani government was supporting, financing, and arming the Kashmiri militants. All the other journalists, including Mark Tully, said, no, it is not true. The Indian government is accusing wrongly the Pakistani government to support terrorism. But I knew it was true. It was not possible otherwise. So the BBC always does negative stories on India.